Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chancellor, Lord David Willits.
Distinguished guests, parents, families, and most importantly, graduates, as Chancellor of the University, and by the authority of the Senate and the Council, I declare this congregation open for the conferring of degrees. A warm welcome to you all, and now please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President and Vice-Chancellor, Professor Paul Boyle.
We are here on a very special day, one of the most memorable of your lives, the culmination of years of education and the beginning of new careers or perhaps further study. You've worked and studied hard, and you've succeeded. And as President and Vice-Chancellor, it's my honour to welcome you to this degree congregation. Those of us assembled on stage here, as well as many others, have been charged with overseeing your studies, marking your essays, assessing your projects, and watching your thoughts evolve. Today, we formally recognise your achievement, and my colleagues on the stage would like to join your loved ones in the audience in applauding your success. You may not realise it, but you form part of a unique living legacy. You're graduating at a particularly exciting time as we look back over our 100-year history and look forward to our second century. It was in 1918, following the dark years of World War I, that local residents in this city decided that along with the large memorial in Victoria Park, they should create a living memorial to those who'd made sacrifices and had fallen. We're the only university in the UK and one of only two in the world established in this way. And this special status is reflected in our motto, Ut vitam habeant, that they may have life. 3 years later, in 1921, the first students enrolled at what was then called University College, all 9 of them. Things have certainly moved on, as this week we'll see over 3,500 students walk across this stage. Today, you're graduating from a leading UK university, ranked in the top 200 in the world by the Times Higher. You should be as proud of that as your assembled parents and loved ones are of you. As you leave, you take with you a range of new skills. You'll have solved complex problems, worked in teams, taken on particularly testing exam questions, innovated with new ways of online learning and assessment. And as a result, you've achieved new letters after your names. Yet our purpose is to equip you not just with an education, but with something broader, with the spirit of intellectual inquiry, with a deep curiosity, with various skills of negotiation, conflict resolution, team working, perseverance, and with the confidence to launch yourselves into the world and to go a long way. You have the chance to make a difference out there, and there are certainly some challenges that your generation are going to have to grapple with. Climate change, an ageing population, growing inequalities, to name just a few. We're confident that the new skills you've developed here will equip you well to deal with some of these challenges. We can already see some of this in the spirit of the wonderful work that our students engage in during their time here at the university. In the College of Life Sciences, the Leicester University Community First Responders are trained student volunteers who respond to 999 emergency calls to support the East Midlands Ambulance Service. We're one of only a handful of medical schools in the country with its own first responder team. In the College of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities, our law students have established a free legal advice clinic for local residents who may not be able to afford to pay for legal support. And in our College of Science and Engineering, our staff and students have been showcasing the value of science to our local community across a wide range of venues in the city during British Science Week. This included the installation of Luke Jerome's giant moon exhibition at Leicester Cathedral, which attracted tens of thousands of visitors. And of course, there are countless other examples of student achievements that I could mention. I can't forget, of course, Varsity 2018, our annual sporting competition against Montfort University, and I had the pleasure of attending and presenting the Varsity Trophy as we once again claimed the coveted title, a title we've held every year since records have begun. Yes, I'm particularly pleased about that as well. Our academics who have taught you, some of whom are on the stage here with us today, can also be proud of their many achievements. They're passionate about education and its transformative power, but they're also passionate about the world-class research they undertake. We're renowned, of course, for some of our landmark achievements, like the discovery of Richard III under a Leicester City car park, and the discovery of genetic fingerprinting, which has revolutionised forensic science. But we're making advances that span the full range of academic disciplines on a daily basis. Recent examples include our scientists publishing the first detections of light accompanying gravitational waves from colliding neutron stars. Our university led the way in establishing Leicester as the first UK city to join a global initiative against urban diabetes. And our archaeologists helped to uncover the first evidence of Julius Caesar's invasion of Britain. Of course, it's this spirit of discovery that we hope we've instilled in you as you graduate. Discovery is about imaginative new thinking, underpinning fundamental advances in our understanding of the world around us. It's about applying that expertise to the world of work and society in general. As you enter that world of work or further study, you join our 180,000 strong global alumni network, many of whom continue to keep in touch and from whom we hear of the successes and achievements that continue to inspire others. Just this week, I learned that one of our graduates has gone on to work for NASA, has now moved on to establish his own satellite building company. Another currently has a starring role in Game of Thrones. There are countless stories of our students going out into the world and making a difference. And like you receiving your awards here today, they sat once in this hall to receive their Leicester degree and left equipped with the ambition to succeed. Ambition is at the core of this university and will continue to extend our global reputation. We've unveiled a transformative £500 million programme of a state investment to improve the student facilities. We've opened our new international campus in Dalian, China, with the first intake of students in September. We began work on Space Park Leicester, an £80 million investment that will create the only UK science park focused on the space industry. And our new £40 million George Davis Centre was opened this year, named in honour of George Davis, the founder of NEXT, who provided a £5 million gift to support our world-class vascular surgeons. This university is ambitious, and so should you be. Your ability to excel and achieve, to launch yourself into your studies now and into your future careers in the future, will distinguish you from others. There will inevitably be some ups and downs along the way, but if we've done our jobs right, if we've equipped you with the right skills and with the values of our university, you will find your way through. Parents, relatives, and friends of the graduating students, I invite you to join me and my colleagues on stage to applaud once again our graduating class of 2018. And I now invite the graduands to applaud your family and friends for their ongoing support. For all of you graduating today, be as proud of our university as we are of you. I congratulate you on the degrees you've obtained, and on behalf of the University of Leicester, I wish you every success.
Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities, I present the following candidates for their awards. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Rita Dalton Harrison. Natalie Papadopoulou. Charles Howard Soper. Eva Zelazna. For the degree of Master of Laws in Employment Law, Alvaro Hernandez Zuleta. For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law, Osman Abdi. Great Adeleke. Ahmed Aiden. Jean-Luc Adrien. And Tusa Agatoklios.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sharmina Akhtar.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jonathan Amadi.
Congratulations, Jonathan. Well done.
Sumira Arshad.
Congratulations. Well done.
Chloe Bailey.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jordan Bailey.
Congratulations, George. Well done.
Simran Baines.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jasdeep Bajwa.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kamran Kari.
Congratulations. Well done.
Harneet Baring.
Congratulations.
Harjivan Bisler.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ahmed Boateng.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ashlinder Bounds.
Congratulations.
Immaculata Brown.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kieran Chamba.
Congratulations. Well done.
Palka Chauhan.
Congratulations. Well done.
Terry Chua.
Congratulations. Well done.
Timothy Comer.
Congratulations. Well done.
Samuel Kranzik.
Congratulations, Samuel. Well done.
Corin Prosborn.
Congratulations. Well done.
Oluwatiminu Dada.
Congratulations.
Gintare Dukakentite.
Congratulations. Well done.
Divine David.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thomas Davis.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jasmine Dev. Anushri Devlia.
Congratulations. Well done.
Hakirot Dylan.
Congratulations. Well done.
Daisy Dixon.
Congratulations. Well done.
Stiliani Dimitriou.
Congratulations. Well done.
Nicole Dodd.
Congratulations. Well done.
Gabriel Downey.
Congratulations. Well done.
Jonathan E. Wen Swen,
Congratulations. Well done.
Emily England,
Congratulations. Well done.
Aziza Ismail Turki,
Congratulations.
Rafaela Etelonti,
Congratulations. Well done.
Siobhan Faye,
Congratulations. Well done.
Olukolade Falebita,
Congratulations. Well done.
Jade Forrest,
Congratulations. Well done.
Courtney Fraser,
Congratulations, Courtney. Well done.
Ryan Fullwood,
Congratulations. Well done.
James Gay,
Congratulations, James. Well done.
Quinn Gelman,
Congratulations. Well done.
Humaira Godawala,
Congratulations. Well done.
Autumn Gibson,
Congratulations. Well done.
Bradley Gibson,
Congratulations. Well done.
Nina Gohill,
Congratulations, Nina. Well done.
Angelina Gurung,
Congratulations. Well done.
Anushka Haj Assad,
Congratulations. Well done.
Rebecca Hambley,
Congratulations, Rebecca. Well done.
Fiona Hamilton,
Congratulations, Fiona. Well done.
Hafsa Hassan,
Congratulations. Well done.
Khalid Hatia,
Congratulations. Well done.
Shireen Hazari,
Congratulations. Well done.
Claire Higgs,
Congratulations, Claire. Well done.
Samuel Hobden,
Congratulations. Well done.
Sumanpreet Hunjan,
Congratulations. Well done.
Sophie Hubbard,
Congratulations, Sophie. Well done.
Jedediah Hangbeme,
Congratulations. Well done.
Amira Idris,
Congratulations. Well done.
Sam James,
Congratulations, Sam. Well done.
Rajdev Johal,
Congratulations. Well done.
Nicholas Kafkalias,
Congratulations. Well done.
Simran Kang,
Congratulations. Well done.
Jordan Kanua Perez,
Congratulations. Well done.
Maria Isabella Karoyan,
Congratulations, Maria. Well done.
Jade Kasanga,
Congratulations. Well done.
Arkiran Kaur,
Congratulations. Well done.
Pavandeep Kaur,
Congratulations. Well done.
Tanvir Kaur,
Congratulations. Well done.
Zabeta Cavalieros,
Congratulations, Rebecca. Well done.
Helen Kendrick,
Congratulations, Helen. Well done.
Raja Khan,
Congratulations. Well done.
Shahbaz Khan,
Congratulations. Well done.
Sejun Kil,
Congratulations. Well done.
Abdul Jabbar Kolo,
Congratulations. Well done.
Wing Lai,
Congratulations. Well done.
Crystal Lam,
Congratulations. Well done.
Ting Lam,
Congratulations, Tony. Well done.
Sam Laverty,
Congratulations. Well done.
Abdul Ghaffar Lawal Are,
Congratulations. Well done.
Naira Lee,
Congratulations, Myra. Well done.
Benjamin Lee,
Congratulations. Well done.
Ellie May Lee,
Congratulations. Well done.
Siobhan Lewis Alagwa,
Congratulations. Well done.
Chui Lee,
Congratulations. Well done.
Tia Linton Codrington,
Congratulations, Tim. Well done.
Natalia Lozanov,
Congratulations. Well done.
Catherine Luntz,
Congratulations, Captain. Well done.
Gardia Malik,
Congratulations. Well done.
Wadir Malik,
Congratulations. Well done.
Amrita Manku,
Congratulations. Well done.
Bethany Mansfield,
Congratulations, Bethany. Well done.
David McCaig,
Congratulations. Well done.
Molly MacDonald,
Congratulations. Well done.
Georgia Meeks,
Congratulations. Well done.
Sheba Mia,
Congratulations. Well done.
James Milton,
Congratulations. Well done.
Crystal Mammal,
Congratulations. Well done.
Tatiana Modestu,
Congratulations. Well done.
Mohammed Munsi,
Congratulations. Well done.
Lauren Morgan,
Congratulations.
Tejaswini Naresh Kumar,
Congratulations. Well done.
Enye Shin,
Congratulations. Well done.
Ki Ngan,
Congratulations. Well done.
Milica Novakovic,
Congratulations. Well done.
Beatrice Nuwaka,
Congratulations. Well done.
Ogeneyome Opowo,
Congratulations. Well done.
Temeni Oladiran,
Congratulations. Well done.
Mary Oloko,
Congratulations. Well done.
Hikmatullah Oni,
Congratulations. Well done.
Divine Opare Amo,
Congratulations. Well done.
Esoe Osergai,
Congratulations. Well done.
Elsie Ozua,
Congratulations. Well done.
Jason Patel,
Congratulations. Well done.
Krina Patel,
Congratulations. Well done.
Nisa Payet,
Congratulations, Lisa. Well done.
Akshay Pema,
Congratulations. Well done.
Ruben Peramagantan,
Congratulations, Ruben. Well done.
Dayanku Pangiran Samuri,
Congratulations. Well done.
Zarina Porter,
Congratulations. Well done.
Nidhi Puri,
Congratulations. Well done.
Mario Pushparatnam,
Congratulations, Mario. Well done.
Chanel Quigley,
Congratulations. Well done.
Priya Ranch,
Congratulations. Well done.
Randy Redden,
Congratulations. Well done.
Jessica Richards,
Congratulations. Well done.
Belle Roberts,
Congratulations. Well done.
Rachel Roberts,
Congratulations, Rachel. Well done.
Georgia Roberts Smith,
Congratulations. Well done.
Kazina Russell,
Congratulations. Well done.
Veer Sanghani,
Congratulations. Well done.
Antria Sava,
Congratulations. Well done.
Palak Segal,
Congratulations. Well done.
Isabella Sellers,
Congratulations.
Tara Siosankar,
Congratulations, Tara. Well done.
Amina Shafiq,
Congratulations. Well done.
Katie Sharman,
Congratulations, Katie. Well done.
Georgina Shepherd,
Congratulations, Katie. Well done.
Sheikh Kit Yun,
Congratulations. Well done.
Nusaiba Shirazi,
Congratulations. Well done.
Aaron Sidhu,
Congratulations. Well done.
Oliver Simpson,
Congratulations. Well done.
Alicia Singh,
Congratulations, Alicia, well done.
Tanmanjit Singh Sidhu,
Congratulations, well done.
Olina Sokratos,
Congratulations, well done.
Siddharth Sriram,
Congratulations, well done.
Surekha Sujit,
Congratulations, well done.
Manusha Suryakumaran,
Congratulations, well done.
Omar Tahir,
Congratulations, Omar, well done.
Pam Tan,
Congratulations, well done.
Kaylee Tang,
Congratulations, Katie, well done.
Rojina Tapa Chauhan,
Congratulations.
Anuradha Tirukeswaran,
Congratulations, well done.
Zanpolyan Chakev,
Congratulations, well done.
Edidiong Udo,
Congratulations, well done.
Farida Usman,
Congratulations, well done.
Clemence Waller,
Congratulations, well done.
Paulina Vasilov,
Congratulations, well done.
Harvey Webb,
Congratulations, well done.
Tashana Williams,
Congratulations, well done.
Kenrick Wong,
Congratulations, well done.
Ellen Wright,
Congratulations, well done.
Hoi Yao,
Congratulations, well done.
Bryce Yo,
Congratulations, well done.
Alusman Sana,
Congratulations, well done.
Lucy Zhang,
Congratulations, well done.
Shri Ziradkar.
Congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law and Criminology, Ilana Bishop,
Congratulations, well done.
Abigail Croft,
Congratulations, Abigail, well done.
Zoe Daniels,
Congratulations, Zoe, well done.
Abigail Darlow,
Congratulations, Abigail, well done.
Tara Davies,
Congratulations, Tara, well done.
Amy Foreman,
Congratulations, Amy, well done.
Katie Giles,
Congratulations, well done.
Carmelius Good,
Congratulations, well done.
Georgia Loftus,
Congratulations, well done.
Molly Monahan,
Congratulations, well done.
Olivia Neal,
Congratulations, well done.
Dayanku Pengiran Haji Barum, Leoka Powell,
Congratulations, well done.
Numa Saifullah,
Congratulations, well done.
Rukia Shitu,
Congratulations, well done.
Emily Slight,
Congratulations, Emily, well done.
Jessica Stafford,
Congratulations, Jessica, well done.
Pak Tong.
Congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law with a Modern Language, Daisy Bowdery,
Congratulations, well done.
Vanessa Campbell,
Congratulations, well done.
Hannah Murphy,
Congratulations, well done.
Phoebe Puttock.
Congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law with a Year Abroad, Natalie Alfred,
Congratulations, Matthew, well done.
Joshua Bird,
Congratulations, well done.
Chloe Burkett,
Congratulations, well done.
Marcus Blakelock,
Congratulations, Marcus, well done.
Daniel Butcher,
Congratulations, well done.
Panayota Konstantinidis,
Congratulations, well done.
Alexander Cotton,
Congratulations, Alexander, well done.
Anissa Fernandez.
Congratulations, Mr. Webb.
Damani Francis. Simon Garcia.
Congratulations, well done.
Jessrika Gill.
Congratulations, well done.
Alexandra Hannon.
Congratulations, Alexander, well done.
Ogechi Abiwa.
Congratulations, well done.
Ashley Ricketts.
Congratulations, well done.
Monique Sherman Evans.
Congratulations, well done.
Ding Tran.
Congratulations, well done.
Sinead Walker.
Congratulations, well done.
Peter Williams.
Congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law with Politics, Leanne Chan.
Congratulations, man. Well done.
Ramandeep Hayer.
Congratulations, well done.
Gregory Jarwood.
Congratulations, well done.
Shika Shah.
Congratulations, well done.
Catherine Wainwright.
Congratulations, Catherine, well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law Maîtrise, Manon Albrecht.
Congratulations, well done.
Adrien Barocas.
Congratulations, well done.
Eloise Carrasco.
Congratulations,
Panayotis Konstantinidis.
congratulations, well done.
Sarah da Silva Bano Gomes.
Congratulations, Barry, well done.
Claire Di Felice.
Congratulations, well done.
Hélène Dacker.
Congratulations, well done.
Clémence Giraud.
Congratulations, well done.
Nikki Hachivassiliou.
Congratulations, well done.
Sarah Kayrob.
Congratulations, well done.
Chloe Kerlefer.
Congratulations, Barry, well done.
Chloé Lotigier.
Congratulations, well done.
Perrine Maucourt.
Congratulations, well done.
Elena Moreno.
Congratulations, well done.
Fiona Polliard.
Congratulations, well done.
Lucille Ravoux.
Congratulations, Lucille, well done.
Mathilde Rénal.
Congratulations, well done.
Eleanor Vasseur.
Congratulations, well done.
Alexandre Vial.
Congratulations, well done.
Emma Villard.
Congratulations, well done.
Mao Zumstein.
Congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law Senior Status, Raya Alcantara.
Congratulations, well done.
Anne Boateng.
Congratulations, well done.
Emmanuel Bossompen.
Congratulations, well done.
Zubair Dowlut.
Congratulations, well done.
Tyler Driscoll.
Congratulations, well done.
Ravinder Gauri Mohan.
Congratulations, well done.
Christian Griffiths.
Congratulations, Christian, well done.
Jonathan Hidalgo Pinagot.
Congratulations, Jonathan, well done.
Rebecca Yano.
Congratulations, Rebecca, well done.
Sarah Kagan.
Congratulations, Sarah, well done.
Jasmine Pranat.
Congratulations, well done.
Alexander Kujavsky.
Congratulations, Alexander, well done.
Tiffany Mitchell.
Congratulations, Tiffany, well done.
Ori Mugisha.
Congratulations, well done.
Tyler Persord.
Congratulations, well done.
Michael Petrini.
Congratulations, Michael, well done.
Mark Pucci.
Congratulations, well done.
Joyce Simiyu.
Congratulations, well done.
Nigel Smith.
Congratulations, well done.
Tanisha Smith,
Congratulations, Mr. Well done.
Claire Steckerson,
Congratulations, Claire. Well done.
Keegan Stevenson,
Congratulations, Stephen. Well done.
Oluwatobi Taiwo,
Congratulations. Well done.
Nicholas Valentine,
Congratulations, Nicholas. Well done.
Leslie Wimmer,
Congratulations, Leslie. Well done.
Hasleen Zakaria.
Congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Film Studies and English, Henrietta O'Donovan.
Congratulations, Nicholas. Well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Laws in Law, Toliwalope Adefeso.
Congratulations, well done.
Aminat King.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award of an Honorary Doctor of Laws will now be conferred upon Ms. Dorothy Francis.
To quote Charles Darwin, "It is the long history of humankind that those who learned to collaborate and to improvise most effectively have prevailed." Dorothy Francis's purpose in life has been to help people to collaborate with others to achieve the goals of their communities. To many of us, the co-op may be a local supermarket or possibly even a funeral director's. But the cooperative movement is very much more than that. And Dorothy, as Chief Executive of CASE, the Cooperative and Social Enterprise Development Agency in Leicestershire, has made an outstanding contribution to the movement. A movement so diverse, it extends from retail to community energy, from farming to football, from social care to no landlord student housing. There are over 7,000 independent cooperatives in the UK, providing employment for 235,000 people with a combined turnover of £36 billion. The defining characteristic of them all, whether they are called cooperatives or social enterprises, is that they are owned and run by their members. Dorothy recognises two particularly important influences in her life. The first is her mother, whom she describes as a brave woman who made the 5,000-mile journey from the Caribbean to follow her husband to England, leaving behind her children, who later joined her, and friends and family in search of a better life, and who believed that the key to a better life was education. The thought of her mother has been a constant inspiration to Dorothy when things have been tough. Thanks to her mother's support and encouragement, Dorothy had a successful school career. With a decent set of O-levels, the possibility of training as a nurse beckoned. This was the 1970s. What could be a more suitable career for a young black woman? Here the second important influence, and a lot of chance, came into play. Though only 16, Dorothy had left home with very little idea of what she would do or where she would live. She went for advice to the Coventry Race Relations Council, and it was the advisor on the desk that day, a Mr. Stennett, who took her under his wing, helped her to find somewhere to stay, and with immense persistence overcame her assumption that working-class black girls don't do A-levels. Dorothy's path from then on was certainly not smooth, but this was a turning point. And 3 A-levels, a degree in English, 2 teaching qualifications, and membership of the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, achieved through part-time study as a single parent, have followed. Chance also played a part in Dorothy's discovery of the cooperative movement. plans to train as a social worker had received a setback when some friends asked her to join a cooperative they were setting up to sell books by African, Caribbean and Asian authors. Having nothing better to do, she said yes, and was introduced to this way of working that encompassed democratic control, shared ownership, participation and a fair return on labour. This brought her into contact with the Coventry Cooperative Development Agency. She was impressed, and a few years later she applied for a job with its Leicester equivalent, the organisation which she now runs. Many of the hundreds of social businesses whose establishment Dorothy has personally assisted have now been operating successfully for over 30 years and have themselves gone on to win awards. Dorothy's passion for her work and the pleasure she takes in the success of the people she advises shine out. As Mr. Stennett did with her years ago, she will not let people assume that they are not capable of achieving. She is clearly devoted to her own family, and she brings the same commitment to her extended family of co-ops. And this is reciprocated. It's been a huge difference to have someone who can give you impartial advice and to know they've been there. There was always someone there I could talk to, are typical of the many testimonials she has received. Dorothy does not do things by halves. By way of a small example, her favourite book is Pal by the Leicester-based writer Kerry Young. But Dorothy doesn't just recommend the book. As members of her family, many of whom are in the hall today, will confirm, she buys copies of it for her friends and families as gifts, and so makes sure that they can share in her pleasure. Dorothy would like to be remembered as someone who liked to party, laughed a lot, tried her best, and helped others. And that surely is a description which she has fully earned. Her recognition extends far beyond the Leicestershire area. Having worked part-time for her original professional qualification, she is now a companion of the Chartered Management Institute, the highest level awarded by invitation only. In 2016, she received the Queen's Award for Enterprise Promotion Life Achievement Award, something which is given to only one person a year. And in the 2017 New Year's Honours List, she was appointed MBE for services to enterprise and the community. It is high time the university matched these many awards with one of its own highest honours. Mr. Chancellor, on the recommendation of the Senate and the Council, I present Dorothy Elaine Francis that you may confer upon her the Honorary Degree of Doctor of Laws.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so very much for that wonderful round of applause. I'm very honoured. I believe in life, there's nothing like being supported by your family. It means everything. So, my elder daughter said to me yesterday, she said, I've graduated twice, and I can't remember a single word that any of the speech makers have made. So, I hope yours is more memorable, Mom. And I hope that at least one person takes away a message. So, no pressure then. My younger daughter said, Alan Tishmark made a sex joke at my graduation, Mom, and it went down really well. Perhaps you should copy him. I'm not going to tell a sex joke, you'll be glad to know. In fact, I'm going to talk about what many people might see as the very unsexy field of business. I'm delighted to be here to congratulate you on your achievements and to wish you well as you embark on the next stage of your journey. But I'd like to ask you two questions. What do you want to do for the next 50 years? And who do you want to work for? Look at yourselves. You are bright, you are young, you're full of energy. You have much to offer to an employer, but you also have much to offer to yourself in terms of owning and running your own enterprise. Maybe others will tell you that you can't do it, but don't let them. Don't listen to them. Much of my motivation in life has come from proving people wrong. I've taken up that challenge when people have told me that I can't do it because I'm black, because I'm a woman, because I'm working class. I take up that baton and I run with it. I don't let them decide what I can do. I remember a careers advice session at school when I was 15. I sat waiting with my best friend Jane. 2 young girls, one black, one white, both predicted high grades at O-levels, dreaming of our future. Jane went first and was advised to take A-levels, to do a degree, and to perhaps consider an MA. When it was my turn, I was advised to apply for a position on the pick and mix counter on Woolworths. If you're above 20, you might remember the pleasures of agonising over that sweetie counter with your 20p pocket money on a Saturday. A great thing when you're a child, but not a career aspiration, perhaps. And I have to assure you that unfortunately, that is a true story. So I thought, I don't want to work on the pick and mix counter. But that assumption of me, that way that my life was being directed and controlled, woke me up. It was a pivotal moment in my life and a point when I decided that no one's going to make my decisions for me. And the memory of that episode continues to push me to achieve, even to this day, 40-odd years later. I left home when I was 16. I was a headstrong child. My mother set me ground rules. I didn't want to obey them. She said, there's only room for one woman in this house. And so I was out the door. I walked out with everything that I owned in 3 carrier bags. I had no idea where I was going or how I was going to live or what I was going to do, but I had faith that I could make it. I look back now and I'm horrified that I actually left home at such an early age. I was a child, but I had so much self-belief and I believed I could do anything. And I could. And you can too. Sometimes you just need to throw yourself into the abyss. When I was 19, I began seeking a different way to work. I didn't want others to decide what I did every day for the rest of my life. I wanted something different. I knew there must be something different, another way to work, but I didn't know what it was. I had a vision for change in society and a belief that it must be possible to run a business that embraces ethics, principles, integrity, as well as profit. And that way is a cooperative. And I found out about cooperatives almost by chance. And at age 22, I started out in business. And I've worked in business ever since, always within the cooperative movement. Because I realised it was what I'd been looking for. If only someone had told me earlier. I went through 3 years of university, and there was never a whisper at any time that I could consider working for myself. And this is one of the reasons why I've worked with the University of Leicester over the last 10 years, running projects to introduce students to the idea of working for themselves. I am absolutely passionate about working with young people to help them to find their way in business. I love sharing in the dreams, plans and expectations of budding entrepreneurs, and it's been a privilege to be an entrepreneur in residence at Leicester for the last year and a half, and to be there at the start of the journey into business for so many University of Leicester students. Your degree is a key which can open not just one door, but many. Which door you choose, or how many doors, is up to you. What I've learned is that you should never, ever give up, and never let others determine your life for you. Stick to your dreams, dream big, What's the worst that can happen? Decide what is the worst, and can you manage that risk? And if you can, then just go for it. Just do it. What you need in business, what you need in life in general, is tenacity. You need to develop the ethic of hard work. And to be true, you need a little bit of serendipity as well. Serendipity and luck has played a large part in my life, in being at the right place at the right time, being with the right people who were able to guide and assist me. But you do need that hard graft, and you do need the tenacity of never giving up. I managed to overcome the barriers that I encountered along my way. However, I didn't do it by myself, and would like to use this opportunity to thank the people who stood alongside me and supported me throughout. My mother, my sisters, my brother, my cousins, my friends, my co-directors at the Cooperative and Social Enterprise Agency, and my husband and daughters. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. When I sat where you're sitting more than 30 years ago, I had no idea that I would one day be accepting a doctorate for my contribution to business. I look forward to meeting some of you in a few years' time when you're up here yourselves, collecting your doctorate, hopefully in business. I'll press that point. And I hope it will show that at least one person here today listened to me and considered entrepreneurship as a route in life, and that you will help me in proving my daughter wrong and show that at least one of you listened today, and if so, I will be grateful. However, in the meantime, may I reiterate just how delighted and privileged I am to receive the award of Doctor of Laws. I thank the university for recognising me in this way, and I thank you for being so welcoming in allowing me to speak with you. I am honoured, and I thank you.
We are delighted to have composer Lucy Pankhurst with us today. Lucy is a member of the family of Emily Pankhurst, leader of the suffragette movement. Please stand.
On the 6th of February 1918, a groundbreaking Act of Parliament allowed some women to vote for the very first time. To celebrate the 100th anniversary of this momentous event, BBC Radio 3 asked me to compose a piece with text by Helen Pankhurst, which the University Chorus will now perform.
Perpetually beating President and Vice-Chancellor, as head of the College of Science and Engineering, I, Professor Paul Monks, present the following candidates for their degrees. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Sarab Al-Azawi. Mona Al-Halafi. Adil Ali.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Azar Al-Mashadi.
Congratulations, well done.
Jodie Coulston.
Well done, Jodie, congratulations, well done.
Georgina Gert.
Well done, Georgina, well done.
Lloyd Hollis.
Well done, Lloyd, congratulations, well done.
Amina Isbalier.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Master of Science in Forensic Science and Criminal Justice, Maureen Jalagat Bagoria.
Well done, Maureen, congratulations, well done.
Hilary Hurst.
Well done, Hilary, congratulations, well done.
Winsome Lee.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Siobhan Parish.
Well done, Siobhan, congratulations, well done.
Angela Louise Smith.
Well done, Angela, congratulations, well done.
Susan Wood.
Well done, Susan, congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry, Jack Allen.
Well done, Jack, congratulations, well done.
Henry Calderbank.
Well done, Henry, congratulations.
Ryan Epton.
Well done, Brian, congratulations, well done.
Georgina Fish.
Well done, Georgina, well done.
Peter Fraser.
Well done, Peter, congratulations.
Jacob Hodgetts.
Well done, Jacob, congratulations, well done.
Jonathan Lasham.
Well done, Jonathan, congratulations, well done.
Daniel Meakin.
Well done, Daniel, congratulations.
Stephen Oputa.
Well done, Stephen, congratulations, well done.
Hamida Parker.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Jennifer Patrick.
Well done, Jennifer, congratulations.
Robert Richardson.
Well done, Robert, congratulations.
Jason Terreblanche.
Well done, Jason, congratulations.
Catherine Wells.
Well done, Catherine, well done, well done.
For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with a year abroad, Rebecca Casson.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
Simon Dunkelman.
Well done, Simon, well done.
Luke Feeney.
Well done, well done.
Alexander Furby.
Well done, Alexander, congratulations, well done.
George Greenaway.
Well done, George, congratulations.
Alice Harrison.
Well done, Alice, congratulations.
Stuart Hodgkinson.
Well done, Stuart, well done.
James Capp.
Well done, James, congratulations.
Jerome Moore.
Congratulations, well done.
Thomas Pickles.
Well done, Thomas, congratulations.
Alex Savin.
Well done, Alex, congratulations, well done.
Dana Thompson.
Well done, David, congratulations.
For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with a year in Industry, Kinza Athar.
Congratulations, well done.
Thomas Beaver.
Well done, Thomas, congratulations, well done, well done.
Jack Byrow.
Well done, Jack, congratulations, well done.
Elliot Brigham.
Well done, Elliot, congratulations.
Alice Brooks.
Well done, congratulations.
Rhiannon Johnson.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
Rebecca Jones.
Well done, Rebecca, congratulations, well done.
Samuel Perry.
Well done, Samuel, congratulations, well done.
Mariah Suleiman.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
Connor Woolley.
Congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with Forensic Science, Alice Bridger.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
Natasha Bowman.
Well done, Natasha, congratulations.
Jason Desiree Delanoy.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
Nicholas Dovey.
Well done, Nicholas, congratulations, well done.
Chantel Golich.
Well done, Chantal, congratulations.
Laurie Green.
Well done, Laurie, congratulations.
Chloe Reeder.
Well done, congratulations.
Gina Saini.
Well done, congratulations.
Jessica Winter.
Well done, Jessica, well done.
For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Chemistry with Forensic Science with a year in Industry, Megan Harmsworth.
Well done, Meg, congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Jai Jin.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Pao Lau.
Congratulations, well done.
Alicia Mahindra.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Master of Chemistry in Pharmaceutical Chemistry with a year in Industry, Keir Betts.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Emily Kohler.
Well done, Emily, congratulations.
Joshua Smalley.
Well done, Joshua, congratulations.
Hilary Wu.
Well done, Hilary, congratulations.
Grace Destensenko.
Congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Peter Bai.
Well done, Peter, well done.
David Dobbs.
Well done, David, congratulations.
Thomas Evans.
Well done, Thomas, congratulations.
James Fawcett.
Well done, James, congratulations.
Stanley French.
Congratulations, well done.
Lorna Harding.
Well done, Lorna, congratulations, well done.
Katie Hutchinson.
Well done, Katie, congratulations.
Patricia Januskate.
Congratulations, well done.
Chi Lao Lee.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Furkan Luckman.
Well done, congratulations.
Samuel McLaughlin.
Well done, Samuel, congratulations.
Margarita Masurianyova.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
Andrea Mina.
Well done, Andrea, congratulations.
Owindrilla Mukherjee.
Congratulations, well done.
Luxika Rajendra.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Noor Siksek.
Congratulations, well done.
Rose Tobeck.
Well done, Rose, congratulations.
Ellie Louise Tobin.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
James Walker.
Well done, James, congratulations.
Leanne Walker.
Well done, Leanne, congratulations.
Samuel Warville.
Well done, Samuel, congratulations.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry with Forensic Science, Reem Al-Hassani.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Kyle Avery.
Congratulations, well done.
Antonia Brattle.
Well done, Antonia, congratulations.
Holly Brown.
Well done, Kelly, well done, congratulations.
Cheyenne Noel.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Camille Treanoti.
Well done, congratulations, well done.
For the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Jessica Atherton.
Well done, Jessica, congratulations, well done.
Oliver Haynes.
Well done, Oliver, congratulations.
Angus Hope.
Congratulations, well done.
Payam Jamal. Olawula Salagan Kogopotuku.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Kokob Nagash.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Chaidika Nwafo.
Congratulations, well done, well done.
Tijal Shah.
Congratulations, well done.
William Shue.
Congratulations, well done.
From the College of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities, for for the degree of Bachelor of Law with a year abroad, Dorothy Francis.
Congratulations, well done. Good to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President and Vice-Chancellor, Professor Paul Boyle.
Ladies, gentlemen, and graduates, please be upstanding for the final time this ceremony. Graduates, take in this significant moment in your lives. You've made it. You've proven yourselves, risen to the challenge, and achieved a degree award that will launch your career and serve you for the rest of your lives. You've filled your friends and family with immense pride. And now you join our global alumni family as part of a living legacy to build a better future through the benefits of a higher education. Today, we all stand proud and we remember our beginnings. Ut vitam habeant, that they may have life. Let's all congratulate our class of 2018. I now declare this congregation closed.